In a race that's barely begun, controversy already.
He is an articulate spokesman for those far left views.
Republican Congressman Ron DeSantis referencing his Democratic opponent, the first black major party nominee for governor in Florida history.
The last thing we need to do is to monkey this up by trying to embrace a socialist agenda.
Almost immediately, backlash to that phrase.
Monkey this up.
The Florida Democratic Party calling it disgusting that DeSantis is launching his general election campaign with racist dog whistles. DeSantis' campaign insists the candidate was obviously talking about Florida not making the wrong decision to embrace the socialist policies that Andrew Gillum espouses. To characterize it as anything else is absurd.
Let me be articulate and clear here, which is we're better than this in Florida. I believe the congressman can be better than this. I regret that his mentor in politics is Donald Trump.
Gillum, the Tallahassee mayor, is the progressive Democrat who shocked the establishment with his upset win overnight. DeSantis has the support of Donald Trump.
Make America great again.
The president ominously warning what could happen if the GOP loses big in the midterms, telling evangelical supporters political opponents will overturn the administration's progress quickly and violently, and referencing an extremist movement, adding, when you look at Antifa and you look at some of these groups, these are violent people.
Well, I just hope there won't be violence.
The president today responding to criticism about the comment.
There's a lot of unnecessary violence all over the world, but also in this country, and I don't want to see it.
And the president today was also asked about that controversial monkey this up comment down in Florida. He said he hadn't heard it, but went on to praise Congressman DeSantis as extraordinary and someone who ran an incredible campaign.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.